Hey guys, so I think I mentioned my camera, the Canon Vixia HF10, decided to break on me, and I no longer have that. I brought it into Best Buy, I still had it under warranty and everything. They basically said, okay, we'll try and fix it, and they couldn't. So they called me like a week later, and they're like, okay, you're approved for a new camera. So we go down to Best Buy, and I'm looking around at cameras, and they basically tried to give me a camera that was like had like half the features and like was half the worth of the camera that I had under warranty, which I was like, nah, not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that. That's messed up. So basically what ends up happening, we talked to the manager, talked to everything, just this whole big deal, and I ended up with this guy right here, the Sony HDR-CX550V. That is a mouthful. Basically, it's shoots in 1080. It's a 64 gig. Has a 64 gig hard drive and is like flash compatible and everything. So I have my little card and everything I'll throw in there. And I'm gonna do a quick unboxing of the new camera, kind of do some specs, explain a little bit about it, and really quick for everyone that's gonna say, dude, why did you get a new camera? You're shooting in 1080 right now, and your camera that you're using is perfectly fine. Because right now I'm shooting with a digital SLR, Canon 550D, and it's a pain in the ass. And it's a big old bulky camera, can't really bring it around anywhere, and I don't really want to have to shoot all my videos with this, and plus this was my still camera that I'm gonna have for stills, and occasionally if I have just this camera I'll shoot video with it. But this camera down here, this is gonna be my camera that I'm usually shooting YouTube, and from my older camera it's quite an upgrade. So it's got a lot more going on, a lot more going for it, and just kind of a little throwing it out there. I also got a new tripod, so all that squeaking and stuff while I was moving the tripod around before, no more. So we're good. But let's get to the unboxing. Alright guys, so here we've got the camera. Got all the stupid little stickers and stuff that are going to make it impossible to open. Peel these off real quick. I should just probably be able to open it. Okay, maybe not. So basically this camera, I used to be a pretty dedicated Sony user as far as camcorders go. Then every time I would get a Sony, I would just have issues with it, and it would just started to piss me off, and I decided to go Canon the next time, and well, that Canon decided to break like a year later, much like the Sonys. So I actually liked the layout and feel of the Sonys more, and I basically just decided that camcorders period just suck. And the difference between Sonys and Canons really wasn't that big of a difference, but I just liked Sonys more, so I figure I'll go with the Sony since they both seem to break very easily. And I didn't even do anything. It was actually just the camera started zooming automatically and stuff. It was really weird, and then all of a sudden started doing weird other stuff too. So here you got all your warranties, manuals, software that I'm not going to be using because it's not Mac compatible. And then you open it up and you got all your fancy doodads, wires, cables, all of these things. So you've got your half of your charger, the like charger to wall, and then this is the charger to the camera. So then these hook up together, and you guys get the picture. You know how that goes. Here you go. You got a little remote, so I can sit here and be like this, and stop and start the video. Don't think I'm gonna do that. The battery, broken battery now. Just got a USB cable. You got your AV cables, and I would assume these are probably more AV cables. Yep. Okay, so just got a bunch of AV cables, USB. Kind of figured that's all that was gonna be in there, and everything else, you know, you just have to go out and buy separate. And this camera is also a little bit bigger than my old camera, but it's kind of nice. It's got a, it actually has a viewfinder now, which I really like having a viewfinder, which it just makes things a little bit easier. It's pretty big, bulky kind of looking camera. Kind of looks like the, that's great. It kind of looks broken already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's already broken. That's fantastic. Oh, that was fast, huh? Looks like the little lens cover. If you can see that, the lens cover is like half open. I'm not sure. I highly doubt it's supposed to be like that. This one's kind of nice though. You've got manual focus and everything, which is really nice when you have a really annoying camera that just starts focusing randomly or doesn't want to focus. It's got a really big old screen, and yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's a really humongous screen. Got HDMI capabilities, all that. It has image stabilization, which is kind of nice for, and it's got that for video. You don't usually have image stabilization for video these days. I'm kind of bummed that the lens is messed up. Hopefully it's just a weird little fluke and it will be alright. But it's got 10 times optical zoom, and can't remember, I think it was, okay, I can't remember the digital zoom on this guy, but it's a 12 megapixels, and that 12 megapixel is for still images, but if I remember right, the video is shooting at about 8.9 megapixels or something like that, so it's still got pretty darn good video quality, a definite step up from the other camera. And basically this camera has night shooting, bunch of different settings, all sorts of stuff. You know, basically every little doodad and thing that you could possibly want. The only downside about this video, about this camera, is it doesn't shoot in 1080p. So it's gonna be shooting in interlace, so it's not gonna be, it's gonna be 1080i, so it's not quite as good as 1080p, but you know, I think I'll live with 1080i, you know, that'll be just fine. YouTube videos, it doesn't really reflect that much, and I don't really play my videos on a TV, so unless it's like a actual video, like not a YouTube video that I'm working on, like a real video, not that YouTube video, you guys get what I mean. But yeah, I'm gonna throw the battery on in here real quick, kind of power it on. Hopefully the lens will all of a sudden just be like poof and start working, but you know, it's probably not gonna happen. And the thing that I found, my old camera and this camera both had it. The battery goes like on the inside here, rather than hanging off the back like the older cameras used to. I really like that. I don't know why. I like that a lot more than better hanging out, because it just makes the battery safer. But my old camera was actually really nice. It like fit nice and flush here, like it was just perfect fit. And God, I liked that camera too. It was kind of a bummer that it got jacked up, but what are you gonna do? All right, so opened up. Looks like it's filming all right. A lot of people bitched that this camera is like EV and like charging and everything is tough to find. I'm willing to assume that they weren't very smart, I guess, because right there on the back, DC in, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, guys, I'm not sure if the lens closes or not. Close? Did it close? It did. Yay! Okay, so the lens actually closed all the way this time. It must have just gotten stuck. Looks like it's alright. And when I was filming, it didn't look like the lens was damaged at all. So I think it's alright. The quality looks really good, and the quality of the screen is a lot better than my old camera. And I'm not sure. Yes, the screen is touchscreen. Okay. What'd I do? I liked that about the Sonys too, having the touchscreen. I don't know why, I just really like touchscreens. But yeah, I'm filming you back. But yeah, guys, so it's kind of the idea. And I take it this, okay, no, power is right here. Alright, and it actually shoots in Dolby 5.1 surround and everything too, so it does just about everything that you could possibly ask a commercial, like, home use camera to do. It really, I mean, if you want much more out of your camera and you want more manual settings, you're gonna have to go into the professional grade camcorders. So I mean, this thing does just about everything that I need it to do, and it's basically the top of the line as far as my needs. So you guys will be seeing video shot with this from now on, and yeah, guys, peace out.